paramount. A VidCom company. Activision. Totally Games. Star Trek Bridge Commander.
Captain's personal log, stardate 54303.1. Our new first officer is working out nicely, quite capable, though mildly lacking in experience. The commander will gain that with time. My ship has been assigned to the Vesuvi system to investigate the unusual solar activity hampering colonization in the Maelstrom. I hope to learn more at the Vesuvi 4 terraforming station, the sole Federation outpost in this region of space. We are also on alert for any Cardassian activity. Despite Starfleet's claims, I doubt we've seen the last of them here.
Icarus II is approaching the station. Sir, we're getting some very strange readings from that star.
Commander, emergency message from the captain. On screen.
No. Captain?
Star. My God. Its core is destabilizing.
What?
Get the ship out of here, now!
But Captain! You need to pick you up first. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's even worse. There goes the captain, goes to the planet, there goes some stations.
Sir, warp engine's not responding.
That's not good either. Well, keep trying. It's maneuvering. Good thing a Schultz work.
Routing emergency power to impulse engines.
That'll help. See the cloud. A sun going supernova. Out of nowhere. Ah, you suck. I needed that.
An unidentified object warping out of the system.
That's not good.
Can't get a good reading on it.
Or maybe it is good. We're gonna find out.
We've cleared the system, sir.
Good.
Setting course for Starbase 12 for emergency repair, as ordered.
Kinda needed that. We got our engine, the captain, and the planet, and the store bases. Not exactly in that order. Totality Games. Oh, thank you. And Kula is what? No, Kira's I think what you are. Okay, we're in the dock. Moving your engines to be repaired. Or just replaced. Preparing for official damage. Oh, well, maybe it's not official, but still. Being new or refurbished, nope. Warp cells. That was all the repair. Channels. USS Dauntless, NCC 71876. And we are not player. We are. Yeah. 9. And yes. Welcome to Group Walkthrough's gameplay video of Star Trek Bridge Commander! There's one, of course, because I put my name. And Joe, here we are playing a rare game nowadays being 2017. So, or September 2017, I should say. September in 2017, regardless. Yeah, Star Trek Bridge Commander, for those who do not know, is basically pretty much what people consider to be the best Star Trek game out there. Of course, there's other runners up to that. Star Trek Online is the newest. Also, there are plenty other. And there also was a point-and-click game for Star Trek The original series, which by far is probably the best original series game, other than some mods for this one. And yeah, it's heralded as the best, not only the best Star Trek game, which after playing it a bit, I kind of get that feeling too, but also it's the best big ship game out there. And the best, well, not just not the best big ship, big spaceship game, but the best big ship, but the best simulator big ship game, in which you are at the bridge, hence the name, or inside the ship instead of always being third person. So, yeah, which is something that I don't believe EVE Online has, which is also a runner-up, I would think. And the same could be said for what was the game I've been showing on the channel? Where you go? I haven't looked that up. I'm completely blanking, but it's an indie game. Even that doesn't have first person elements. So yeah, this is by far the best Star Trek simulator there is, as far as I know. And I know a bunch of Star Trek games, but I don't know them all. I played a couple, but only a couple. I believe I can tell you all the Star Trek games I played. In the order of, basically in reverse order that I played them. This is the latest Star Trek game that I played. Then it goes to Star Trek Legacy, which I showed on the channel last year. Then Star Trek Online, which I wanted to show on the channel. I wanted to have a complete list on the channel, but I never wanted to restart because I lost my account, which not only lost my progress, which can be regained. That's not too bad, even though it's pretty bad because I grinded a lot for having my ship have all the blue laser array, but because of fatigue. Not the short arm array, but you get the idea. And also I lost all the ships I bought, which is bad. And what's worse is I lost my collector's edition and lifetime subscription. Not like that matters since the game went free to play, but yeah, I basically lost my account. Why did I lose my account, you might ask? It's because they swapped, basically, Star Trek Online swapped companies around 3 times, or swapped publishers and launchers 3 times, and my account was lost in the first time it was swapped, and I can never get regained. I guess I can try to ask, but yeah, it might not be possible anymore. So yeah, and I did ask about my account, and I was about to get regained, except for the small fact that I sent 2 requests because I wasn't quite sure if I gave enough information in my first request about what my problem was, and unfortunately the system wiped my first request when I was in the middle of when the problem was almost solved. So yeah, that's why we got back to Star Trek Online, because that was just a terrible experience. Not particularly the game. That's definitely not the game's fault. Partially the publisher's fault. Most of the publisher's fault. But yeah, so I might try it again someday. But yeah, it kind of sucks. But anyway, and then before that, I played Star Trek Conquest, which is by far my favorite RTS Conquest game. Okay, maybe second to Command Conquer 3 King's Wrath, but I might show that on the channel. I just need to get a new Wii emote because all my Wii emotes, except for one, the batteries blew up in them. So yeah. My newest one, which I got with the Wii U, batteries blew up. So yeah. Which I never really had batteries blow up in anything significant before, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, alright, so any other Star Trek games? Not really, because there are more. Those are just ones I played. Much more Star Trek games. Almost as much as also Gundam in the East. So yeah. I mean, because Star Trek. If you don't know what Star Trek is, which in America, don't know what Star Trek is. So, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Just like I don't know what Star Wars is. You just never watched, or maybe you just thought watching the movies, but I mean, Star Trek is more niche than Star Wars. I mean, however, there's the new movies, which definitely help against that. So, but anyway, so So yeah, Star Trek is one of the most popular, or probably the most popular sci-fi universes ever, and anywhere on this Earth, and maybe even alien sci-fi universes, where it takes place in the 23rd, 24th, and 25th centuries. Well, 22nd, late 22nd century, mid 23rd, or well, mid to late 23rd, and then early to mid 23rd century or 24th century in canon. However, there's games that exist. The games that like Star Trek Online exist in the 24th century or 25th century, and there's games which fill the gaps in between. That's mostly the timeline, where humanity has become one. It's a utopia. End story. Oh, there's issues. Humanity's not. There's issues with outside of humanity because humanity abolished poverty, illness mostly, and basically all the illnesses, and war against each other. And they started to not quite conquer the stars because the Vulcans came to them first, which they made first contact at the end of the 21st century after there was a big nuclear war called World War III, and the various Star Trek series cover it. And there's Star Trek Discovery makes what? There's the original. Okay, let's go in order. The original series, which first premiered in the 1960s, was canceled because they thought no one watched it. Boy, were they wrong. 10 years later. Then there was Next Generation in the 80s, followed up shortly by Voyager and Deep Space Nine. Then it was Star Trek Enterprise in the 90s to early 2000s, and now it's Star Trek Discovery, which is now on which that just premiered, which is hence why I'm recording a Star Trek video. That just premiered on CBS All Access, the CBS app. Or not app, but the CBS watching platform where you can subscribe and watch all the Star Treks actually, and the newest shows. However, Star Trek Discovery is different, and I have to put on the list because it's like a web series kind of. You can only watch it on the app instead of it being premiered on TV, the CBS channels, which I find that to be weird. But anyway, and then there's also new movies which started in 2009. And there's 4 of them now, and they've been coming up steadily since then. And they take place in the 25th century, but in a timeline where basically bad guys went back in time from the 24th century at the end of Voyager, and then messed up the timeline, basically making them more advanced technologies. That's why everything looks more high tech in the new movies, and yeah. And this game takes place, I actually don't know the exact time of place. It takes place, for sure, it takes place in Voyager pretty much because of the uniforms and a Sovereign, actually. And there's also the movies which date from in between, from the 80s to the early 2000s, I think. I'm not quite sure. But yeah. So how many series was there? The original series? TGN, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, Enterprise, Discovery. So 6 series, and I count the movies as 7. So you have 7 series. Which pales in comparison to games like to things like I show on the channel, which is mostly Gundam. But for an American franchise, that's amazing. It's actually the only American franchise to be that to have that many series and movies too. So yeah. But then again, Star Trek is different than most of Gundam. Yes, I'm explaining it this way because most of Gundam appeared on my channel first, or has appeared in bigger since my channel. Whereas most of Gundam is an anime, so therefore it only has 1-2 seasons per series, whereas Star Trek has 5 on average, and there's typically more. So yeah, basically the minimum average is 5. So yeah. Over the course of a decade. But anyway, so yeah, well, we're here. Okay, well, look at storyline. doesn't say much. Alright, it's the Star Trek Bridge Commander. How can you get it? Well, let's start with the fact where as of right now, September 28th, 2017, it's not digitally released. It's not been re-released at all either. The only way to get it is to get an original copy. I found an actual original box copy on Amazon for $49, which is amazing, and it's in perfect order. It just opened, and it was open before I'm playing it. And it's the box, so it has a nice big box. It has the CD case with the CD. It's not DVD, it's a CD, and the manual, which is in perfect condition, which I'll be using during the course of these videos. So yeah, which I'll probably do unboxing of it, don't I? But yeah. Anyway, so that was very much the best thing I could find. Of course, you could try, which probably that was the last of that type of thing on Amazon. I believe the rest are just CDs. So yeah, I believe there's one or two left on Amazon, and then maybe eBay. But like I said, this game is incredibly rare nowadays. However, it's still being modded. Yes, the game is still being modded, even to this day. Like the quintessential mod is the newest one, and that was released this year. Released updated this year, which will be showing in either the next video or over the course of this session. The first one to show off the base game because that mod changes everything of the game. Well, except this menu, but mostly the entirety of the game. And it's way more ships because the most disappointing thing about Star Trek Bridge Commander to me is just how few ships it is, which is rectified by the fact that it's a simulator, and you're mostly meant to play the campaign, sure, but still a little less ships. Whereas you can get many more ship mods, and the Quintessential adds way more. Which, by the way, I should mention, this game works perfectly fine on Windows 7. What this is right now is the game working perfectly fine on Windows 7. I just installed it and it's working. I've been fiddling around with the mods, mind you, over the course of like the couple months I had the game before recording this video, but as you can see, it works fine aside from the bars on the side. Yeah, the bars, because the resolution is, if you look here, all these are on. Air tooltips, collision alert, the default settings, and then yeah, this is max resolution. As you can see, there's color in that. You can choose your graphics card if you want. I have many of the same thing. And these are the graphical settings, which there's not too many. Where's the... Oh, right, graphics buttons. It's the... What do you call this? The LARS system of UI, which is used on all the ships, which this is supposed to be like a touchscreen panel, mind you, but yeah. Controls, which, like I said, this is a simulator, an old simulator too, so no Steel Beast easy of use, nor Rising Storm 2. Okay. But yeah, Express, which one of this game does have microphone support. I just have no idea how to turn it on. Unless it says here. I'll stop at 0. Alright, so those are the controls. I'll show you a quick battle real quick. No, because I have characters in it, so I might as well just show you a new game. Fine, Captain, and let's go. Okay, my recorder is still up. Yeah, again, I apologize for the bars, but I can't really do much on... Unless it will flicker or crash the game. I can't play in 1080p, this is fine enough.
Captain on the bridge.
There you go.
Incoming message from Admiral Liu.
Alright.
On screen.
There you go.
Captain, I'm glad to see you're settling into the center chair. I'm
Yep.
Admiral Liu, Chief of Starfleet Operations in the Maelstrom.
Alright, well,
Starfleet has a delicate assignment for you.
Alright.
The impact of the Vesuvi event is still being assessed. The Dragos colony was completely destroyed when the solar wave you reported consumed Vesuvi 2. Both the Geki mining operation and the Haven colony at the edge of the system have suffered severe damage.
Oh no.
Proceed to Starbase 12 to take on emergency medical supplies, personnel, engineers, and equipment for the relief of the Geki and Haven colonies.
I heard that. I
Captain
can do that.
Jean-Luc Picard of the USS Enterprise will join you aboard Dauntless for this mission.
Alrighty.
The captain recently was a guest lecturer at the Academy and has accompanied your new first officer from Earth. When your mission is completed, deliver Captain Picard to Bironu Station, where he will be speaking at a symposium. Time
Alrighty.
is of the essence, Captain. Unnecessary delays will cost lives. You out.
I can do that. Yeah, I know Picard. He's a good speaker and an excellent
Yes,
captain.
the ruins on Tega 6 are spectacular. I'll be sure to mention your good taste in my formal report.
Thank
got
you,
the Picard.
Captain.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard, a pleasure to meet you.
Same
I
here.
understand you served as this vessel's first officer. I
Did.
knew Captain Wright. We went to the Academy together. You have my sincere condolences on his loss. However, if he saw fit to select you as his number one, I'm sure you'll do extremely well commanding the Dauntless.
Thank you. I've commanded many things
I
in
would
my
like
time.
to introduce you to your new first officer, Commander Safi Larson.
Captain, I'm looking forward to working with you.
Commander
Good work.
Larson, if you will take your station. Commander Larson will keep track of your mission objectives and current orders, Captain. Your first
Alrighty.
officer can be the greatest resource at your disposal. As a former first, you've already had that experience yourself. Commander Larson, bring us to Condition Green and ready the ship for departure.
Aye, sir. Condition green. All hands rigged for departure.
Mouse,
Chief,
would ya?
please bring the main deflector, warp drive, and impulse engines online. And make sure our warp intermix ratio is at optimum efficiency.
Aye, Captain. Main deflector and main drive systems register is ready.
Mr. Diaz, bring main sensors online. Check that all worker bees in the area are clear.
Yes, sir. Main sensors online. Registering all worker bees out of dry dock area, Captain.
Mr. Savali, please bring the structural integrity fields online and make sure our tactical systems are primed and ready.
Shields and defensive systems registering as fully operational, sir. We have a full torpedo complement and the structural integrity fields are engaged for transit.
Ensign
we need for this one,
Lomar,
but
clear
okay.
all moorings and take us out easy. 1/4 impulse. Please signal the quartermaster. We're heading out.
Signaling dry dock. All moorings cleared. 1/4 impulse. Aye.
A Federation vessel is only as good as its crew. This point cannot be overstated.
Yep.
It is this interaction with a well-trained crew that allows a starship to operate with a singular purpose.
Indeed. Episode 1, picking up the pieces.
Captain, the bridge is yours. If you would
There they go.
like, take a moment to inspect each of the stations. If you would like any advice, feel free to consult with me.
Alright, thank you. Okay, starring crew. Objectives.
To select a station, simply center the desired officer
Welcome back,
view
sir.
and
Those
click the left
captain's bibs
command
suit
mouse
you.
button.
Alrighty. Actually, with sensitivity, but there we go. Alrighty, so for purposes of tactical,
Your
what you got?
orders, Captain?
That is what is I can see. That is. Oh, that's where. Oh, that's her part. All right, what you got?
Tactical systems are looking good, sir. I think she's ready for anything.
Main file phaser throwing, destroy, disable. We'll be using this option a lot. Okay, got all these. Already got. Next, right click.
Congratulations, sir. Captain Wright would be very proud of you.
Thank
Your
you.
orders, sir.
And also, of course, our dog planet. Then to my right,
Yes, sir.
additional statuses. To my back right.
Congratulations, Commander. I mean Captain.
Now you're used to
Your
calling
orders,
commander.
sir.
It means the same thing. Yeah, I captain is commander as much as admiral is commander, or general commander, corporal, or sergeant commander, lieutenant commander. Not lieutenant commander, their rank, but lieutenant, staff commander. Then even corporal is a commander of some of type.
Congratulations, Captain. Your orders, sir?
Alrighty. Weapons off, shield generator off. Alright, that's good. We'll go to look for that. Alrighty. So now if we hit space bar, we can cheat and go into this view. You have to go in face door to go and it gives you direct control of the movement and movement as far as of the ship. Basically, imagine it's the little joystick which. I'm sure it's sort of Enterprise D. Enterprise D. What was his name? What's D? It's D. I mean, how am I forgetting his name? Oh wait, he on his own ship he brought up was it his own ship or was it the Enterprise? By the way, he brought up basically a little joystick to navigate, which is what this pretty much is. Okay, 1 to 9 set speed, WSD or ANS or WNS controls the pitch, which it's not inverted, which is going to annoy me. AD turns. Q&E rotates. And 0 to 9 sets, or 0 to 9 is sets to speed. Alright, so what was the order, Picard, please?
Yes?
Just like extraneous, during his stay on the Dauntless, a captain will be available to help you guys through the captain's role in ship operations. Select starship operations listed in the menu by subject.
You can do this by asking her for a list of your current objectives.
Alright, thank you. I figured as much.
When you do, the commander will be able to give you more specific information.
Starbase
Sir,
12.
we should head to Starbase 12 to pick up the supplies.
Alright, and what's...
Yes?
I know we get there.
To warp, a destination must first be selected. Direct the ensign to set a course.
Ah, that's how that works. I've always wondered what the warp button was. It's not a button. It's command.
Then designate the desired destination, in this case, Starbase 12.
Alrighty.
Course laid in.
Give Ensign Lomar the order to warp. Please remember, Starfleet safety regulations demand that a starship drop out of warp at the outer edge of a system. From that point, you may then continue on to the inner planets of a system at a reduced warp factor.
Alright, well, I'm not going to do that quickly yet. How close are we to the station now? I've kind of been wondering, because I messed around just to see the mods work. I'd actually mess around and see what the controls are, so... Oh, see, it's camera mode. Shift is camera rotation. So I did actually look at the controls. So shift. There we go, that's better. Are we clear? That's droid duck one of those droid ducks we left from. And there is... What is that in there? C. Oh, the pad. Oh, there we go. As you can see, this is a faithfully recreated galaxy from Next Generation. I mean, it's a 2002 graphics, and the game does look amazing for 2002. Ignore all this random stars around us. That's just based like having that on. Alright, so first off, okay, let's warp then. Oh,
Your orders, sir.
Set course, Starbase 12,
Course laid in.
and warp.
Yes, Captain.
Here we go. Is it right? Is it right there, seriously? There we go. Which one of that loading screen? Arriving at Starbase 12.
We have arrived at Starbase 12, Captain.
There we go, that's a
Shall I
Starbase.
bring us in closer to the Starbase, sir?
We will not be able to initiate a dock until we are closer to the Starbase. Ensign Lomar can bring us in closer by flying to the Starbase nav point.
Nah. Doing this myself. Full impulse, let's go. Oh, this may take some serious time. Let's orientate ourselves to the Starbase. That's better. Oh, don't go too far. Oh, and ship. Let's look. It's out there. Yeah, 345 enclosing kilometers. I think we might want to just do what Picard said.
Your orders, Captain.
Nav points, Starbase
Yes,
nav.
sir.
There we go. Time warp from the pilot. Star Trek the original series. Well, they probably wish they never used until much later.
Incoming message from Starbase 12, sir.
Alright, going to request this dock.
Good day, Dauntless. I'm
Good
Commander
day.
Graff, commander here at Starbase 12. It's good to see your ship back in one piece. We've
Yep.
assembled the supplies for your mission, Captain. We will transfer them over to your cargo base once you've docked.
Shall I initiate docking procedures, Captain?
Yep.
Captain,
Dock please.
docking sequence initiated.
Starbase 12 is the main staging area for Federation operations in the Maelstrom.
All right.
Any damage repairs or resupply needs you have will be attended to here.
Which, by the way, I should mention that. Oh,
Welcome to your home away from home, Captain.
thank
We
you,
are
Commander.
secure to take on ship supplies, sir.
Transferring supplies.
All right.
Cargo Bays 3 and 4 report supplies have been received and stowed for transport.
Transporter Room 2 reports that the medical and engineering teams have beamed aboard, sir.
Ready? Being the board. I think I just walked, but oh well. Alrighty, what now? We're going to go somewhere to leave Picard.
Yes, sir.
Supply
Sir,
Readiness.
we need to deliver the supplies to the Haven colony on Vesuvi 6.
Roger. I'm not ordered that.
Your orders, Captain.
You really mean no adjectives,
Course
Subi,
laid in.
and
Aye,
warp.
Captain.
Again, this game has voice controls. I just don't know where, or if I have the right copy for that. Actually, loading in very low resolution. Saving game.
We have arrived at the edge of the Vesuvi system, sir. We are
All right.
being hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel.
There you go.
This is Director Tobin Soames. It's good to see you, Dauntless.
You see, you
We
do.
have quite a situation on our hands.
All right.
The Vesuvi event has sent stellar debris into our region. Some larger pieces have settled near our orbital facility.
That's not good.
This debris will make it impossible for the incoming supply convoy to transfer their cargo. Before you beam down the relief supplies to the surface, please clear the area around the orbital facility. Contact me when you are done. Thank you. Soames out.
No
Not
problem.
the
Get
most
to see that.
challenging assignment, but it'll be a good weapons test.
Yep.
Perhaps now would be a good time to look over the tactical systems.
Indeed.
When you interface with Mr. Savali at the tactical station in front and to the right of you, you will see the tactical overlay. This tactical overlay will enable you to feed orders directly into Mr. Savali's station. Contacts within range of the Dauntless are listed on the left below the lieutenant's orders. To target any contacts that register here, click the name of the target listed below the lieutenant's orders. Select one of the pieces of debris.
Alright, well, let's target the debris 1.
Before engaging, we will need to power the weapons. Changing alert levels will automatically bring certain systems on or offline.
Okay,
Red
definitely.
alert, for example, will bring weapons and shield levels to 100%. At condition green, these systems are powered down. Yellow alert will bring the shields online, but leave the weapons powered down. Since we want the weapons online, order red alert.
Alright, red alert. I went to that battle station. Well, I'm on the bridge going away. Oh, I guess I've worked with torpedoes.
Red alert,
Now that
shields
our
up.
weapons and shields are online, let's turn our attention to the Targeting Reticle. It provides all the basic information on the target. The name of the selected target is displayed along the top with its overall health just below. Your distance to the target and its speed are displayed along the bottom.
Alright. Along with showing the speed and distance to a current target, the Targeting Reticle can be used to aim torpedoes. The green marker on the border of the reticle move closer together, represent a better chance to hit. These green markers come together and form arrows when the best aim to a target has been achieved. Also, you might want to actually show the ship, because the torpedo tubes typically on a Federation vessel are right or on the neck, both in the front and back. Although sometimes there's torpedo tubes on the furthest back, but that depends on the ship. Which I should mention that Star Trek actually far advanced the ships are in general sci-fi. Like, for example, versus Star Wars, Halo, Warhammer 40K, Mass Effect, Gundam, they're actually relatively small for how advanced they are. With the fact that they have gigantic lasers and antimatter weapons, or well, nuclear weapons at the very least. or some form of extremely high magnitude. Oh, yeah, magnitude works. Magnitude torpedoes, which in the original series, a century before this game, they said, "Oh, we can destroy an entire planet, pretty much, or at least an entire society." And that was again with a constellation class 1,000 years before this game. So imagine what a galaxy class can do. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff in the original series has proven to be have been retconned because the original series original series first started in 1960. We have learned a lot more about the universe, and sci-fi has changed a lot thanks to Star Trek mostly, but has changed a lot in the over half a decade that is in between this and the original series. So yeah, hence why Star Wars Next Generation is called Next Generation. So yeah. Alright, but anyway, so yeah. And also remember, TPS can only track for a few seconds after launch. So although the Reticle may have a good shot, does not guarantee it if they're running away.
Perhaps Lieutenant Savali should be given the order to destroy the target. To
Maybe.
order Lieutenant Savali to engage the current target, select the Destroy Subsystems order located at the top of the interface.
Yep. Tactical orders. There are 4 tactical orders available from the bridge. Destroy, target the ship or subsystem. Disable, target the ship or subsystem. Stop, disengage, and bring the ship to a halt. Evade, avoid torpedoes, and keep a strong shield target. Alright? And as far as you want to be captain, you can always do it manually if you prefer. But you might as well do it manually. No, we can do manually under the rocks. How far away from the rock?
Engaging to
Please
destroy.
turn your attention to the weapons display in the lower right of the tactical interface. The weapons readiness display indicates the charge of the various phaser arcs in the upper and lower saucer arrays, and the status of the forward and aft torpedo tubes. Notice that green indicates that a weapon is primed and ready. As a weapon is discharged, its display will change to red. The gray arcs within the phaser display show which firing arcs the target is within.
Yeah, use torpedoes, didn't you? I mean, okay, we have enough for ever, but yeah. Alright, weapons display. Be aware of the current colors, or the different colors used on the phaser and torpedo displays. Green indicates the phaser is at full charge. When fully depleted, the indicator will turn black. The phaser cannot be fired again until the phaser bank has gained some of its charge back. Destroyed disabled power banks will appear as gray outlines. So over time, the arcs that become highlighted in between the phaser indicators and the ship icon show which phasers are facing the target and currently could be fired right.
The weapons control panel is just to the left of the weapons display. The weapons control panel allows you to select torpedo spreads and types, as well as phaser intensity.
Alright. The control panel allows you to set the weapons, what weapons are fired, because later on you get different torpedoes. Phaser intensity can be switched between full and low. With low intensity, phasers are stronger and have a wider area effect. Low intensity phasers are weaker, but more precise, and damage the target subsystem. Theater count and type are displayed here. Your starship has multiple torpedo types. Selecting type by using the left mouse button will change torpedo type currently loaded. Okay. Also,
It also contains the toggle for engaging the fore and aft tractor beams.
Yep. Toggle for the fore and aft tractor beams also appears in the weapon control panel. Toggling the weapon control panel to on to the opposition will cause your ship's tractor beams located fore and aft to engage the target once in range. Target beam has limited range and will not engage if the target is further than 200 kilometers away.
Next are the shield and damage status displays for both the current target and the Dauntless. Along with the current shield level, it displays all damaged, disabled, and destroyed subsystems on the ship.
shield image display. The green disc around the outside of the ship icon represent the charge of the shields as... Oh, whoops. Well, I guess this try is on, isn't it? Damage, the ship systems are shown on where the ship icon in the center of the shield display. Green, damage, but functioning systems. Gray, disabled systems. Red, destroyed subsystems. These cannot be repaired except at Starbase 12. Which, by the way, this game is, yes, it's campaign, yes, it's mission-based. It's a linear mission-based game. However, everything carries over pretty much.
If you wish to take a more direct role in weapons control, select manual fire.
Yep, manual fire control. When manual fire mode is engaged from Felix's menu, the mouse cursor will change to a crosshair. This crosshair can be used manually to aim the ship's weapons with fire. Felix has been given a destroy disable order. He'll continue to maneuver the ship. Okay. So you stop.
If you wish the lieutenant to use his own judgment in selecting targets, order him to target at will. Lieutenant Savali will then engage the next enemy target after the current one is destroyed.
Okay, that's if you want to focus maneuvering or, again, just be captain. Alright, well, we'll allow Felix to choose his own. That's pretty much what Picard said.
There is also a direct tactical interface for those situations in which you feel precise control is necessary for the survival of your ship. To know more about this interface, look to your captain's manual. It covers this mode of starship operation in detail.
Yep. This is one, so phase 2, here you are. It's reversed. Actually, I can change that real quick. Yep. We can cheat. Do it the old-fashioned way. Ah, no. Clear, please. Other ship left. Ooh, what? That's bad. Steer ship up. S, steer ship left. A. Now left mouse button, please. Now left mouse button, please. There we go. Now, why is that in that order? Steer ship down. W. Clear. W. There we go. I was going too fast for it. Why is it there? Okay. Supposed to confuse you. That's better. Alright, so we can left click to fire our phasers. Actually, full speed. Let's maneuver on it. Oh, we can't maneuver the camera like this. Get the banks over there. There we go. There are banks on top. Basically, these lines right there are the phaser banks. There we go. Next target. Now, you know what, let's try. Okay, you only freely aim when you're not targeting something. Oh, which, by the way, I should mention, this is the reason why this game is awesome is it's in full 3D space. You can do whatever you want. Star Trek Online is good, but it's not this good. Where's the station, by the way? So down. Where's the station? Oh, right there. Oh, we're fine. We're in space. Phase 3. Alright, now let's switch this and switch to...
Yes, sir.
Manual fire. You can fire manually if you want. It's a bit silly, but it works. Next target. Can you fire the debris manually? Oh, yes, you can too.
That's the last of the debris.
Oh,
Shall I raise the colony, sir?
One sec. I gotta kill these. Sure, I can just go into space. Although they probably blow up on their own eventually. Turn manual fire off. Stop. We need to not be on red alert.
Cancel red alert.
Now we
Your
need
orders, sir.
you to contact planet Haven.
Hailing frequencies open.
Thank you for clearing the station.
Oh.
But it looks like we have bigger problems now.
Oh, what?
The sensors on our orbital facility have just picked up a number of planetary fragments on a collision course with our planet.
Oh, is it
We are
that big?
already in a weakened state after the Vesuvi event, and it's doubtful we could take many hits.
All right.
Director Soames, get your people into whatever shelters you have available. We'll do what we can from up here.
Thank you, Dauntless. Soames out.
I recommend an initial scan of the area so we can get a better idea of what we're up against.
Your orders,
Yep.
sir.
Scan area, please.
Initiating scan.
Yeah, okay.
Picking up the fragments on our sensor, sir. Looks like we have a total of 5 large planetary fragments in 2 groups. Looks like they're all headed toward Haven.
Captain?
If we can get to them quickly enough, there's a pretty good chance we can take them all out.
Stellar cartography should be able to present a good idea of the fragment's relative distance to the colony.
Should we go to red alert, sir?
Yes, we should. You know what? Oh, they're there.
Yes, sir. Red alert, shields up.
Robot.
I could bring us within range of the fragments, sir.
Oh, please.
We can break them up with weapons fire once we're in range. Your orders,
Sir,
Captain.
the fragments are closing on the
Intercept
planet.
course plotted.
We might still have time to catch them.
Definitely on warp.
Perhaps Lieutenant Savali
Your orders,
should be given
Captain?
the order to destroy the target.
Shouldn't they do whatever you want?
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Oh, they're big. Steward control, manual. Oh, we got this guy. Actually, that guy last.
To get a higher recharge rate on the phasers, Chief Brex can boost power to the weapons array. Be careful not to rob power
We have a
from
hull
other
breach.
essential
Force
systems.
fields in place
By taking an
and
active
holding.
role in allocating power between your shields, weapons, and propulsion system, your vessel's capabilities can be augmented to suit the situation.
Alright, I hope I don't have that work again. That's it. I mean, that's the thing about having targeting control schemes. You can't aim, or you can't
We're
see
in
where you're
danger
going.
of colliding with another ship, Captain.
Yeah, I know we are. Please hit. There we go. Shooting phasers. Okay, 1 sec. I need you, my friend engineer, to increase the power to the weapons. Please. Charge faster or right front quadrant is good. Oh, right top is good. And also the detail on the phasers charging. Now the bomb should be good. Raise back up. Right to 1. Gotcha. Next. Looking at you. We wait for a lock. Oh, those are the arrows those right there on the edge. Okay, you can switch to targeting. Okay, that's good. So you just hit C to switch, which is odd for me. As far as that, that might not make it. Might not blast it. Let's let the torpedo have it.
Captain, several of the planetary fragments have closed to within 300 kilometers
Now we
of the
got it.
planet.
Might I recommend diverting some power to the impulse engines?
That's a
It
good
will
idea.
increase the ship's
Yes, Captain?
speed and decrease the time it takes to get from one set of fragments to another.
Guess I can need that. I need that. Actually, target the other one. Fire torpedoes onto that. Oh, I should wait for a better lock. My bad. Oh, why is it? Okay, the other torpedoes actually weird. Okay, slow down. Proceed to look. Actually, we don't need to wait for torpedoes. Watch this. Turn. Fire on the way. Lock. Oh,
Sir, I have a group of fragments heading toward the orbital facility.
another group. whatever.
Yes, sir. Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Another? More targets? I don't see them on my...
Your orders, Captain.
Scan. Let's get our
Initiating scan.
Although I did lower the power
Yes,
to
Captain.
the
Moving into attack
away.
range.
Turn it down a bit. More sensors. There we go.
Nothing new, sir.
K9. Oh, these are the new targets. Okay. You hear that? Oh, that's not good. Lock on. We're going 9, right? Yeah, we are. Good, 0.
Captain,
Ah.
one of the fragments has collided with the orbital facility. Its
Alright,
orbit is
Topedo.
decaying rapidly.
Its current rate of decay will send it into the Haven colony, sir.
Oh, great.
If that station were to hit the planet, it would be catastrophic.
If your helmsman intercepts the facility, Lieutenant Savali should be able to lock onto it with a tractor beam.
Alright. Ah, we were too slow. They were too big.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so of course, no.
I have nothing to add, Captain.
Wait, no, oh, there we go. Over. How do we? Oh, intercept. There we go. Oh.
Aye, sir. Locking on with tractor beam. Tractor beam engaged. The station's orbit has been stabilized, sir. Shall I disengage the tractor beam?
It
Sir,
does, that's-
we did it. I'm reading no other contacts heading toward the planet.
That's
You're
the
being
station.
hailed by the Haven colony. Opening channel.
It's Blaze Eagle.
The people of Haven owe you and your crew a debt of gratitude, Captain. We owe our lives to your courage and quick thinking.
Except for the station.
Again, we thank you. If you
You're
will
welcome.
put your ship into orbit, we can transfer the relief supplies.
Standing by to establish orbit, Captain.
Alright, let's do that. Orbit
Standard
Haven.
orbit. Aye, sir. Entering standard orbit. Incoming transmission.
I am sending coordinates for your people to beam down. My sub-directors will advise them
Your
when
orders,
they arrive.
Captain?
Coordinates received,
Cancel
Captain.
red
Our
alert.
teams will begin beaming down supplies and personnel immediately.
Admiral Liu told us what happened to the Dragos colony. We've been unable to contact Mr. Takahara on the Geki mining colony.
Alright.
I can only hope their outpost survived the effects of the disturbance.
Alright.
Sir, all supplies and equipment have been beamed down.
Good.
Again, thank you, Dauntless. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't arrived when you did.
Transport complete. We can get underway, Captain.
Incoming message from Starfleet, sir.
Alright.
Captain, one of our ships, the Sovereign, is on its way to our space dock facilities for refitting. She's
Okay.
manned by a skeleton crew and is being escorted by 2 Klingon birds of prey. Her captain, Jonathan Soto, has reported a breakdown in her warp drive, and
Okay.
she's had to lay over in the Tevron system. The Klingons are under orders to divert to Birnu Station and will not be able to stay with her. However, they will be able to transport Captain Picard there with them.
Alright.
Rendezvous with the Sovereign in the Tevron system and join the escort. Once the Sovereign is underway again, you are to continue your mission and deliver the relief supplies to the Geki colony. Liu out.
Alright, can we zoom in from this? No, can't. Alright, so we need to get going again. Can we save? They're safe. Oh, it's just quickly checkpoints.
Yes, Captain.
That's good now. Let's get over to Tegron.
Course laid in.
Kiska. And warp.
Yes, Captain.
Let's
Leaving
get out of here.
orbit.